Vambora, foca no draft, guys. Foca no draft, que aqui é 1 a 1.
They're like, no, we don't want to see any Sejuani here. Last time we went like Vi, Orianna, and then it was all AD carries. Looks like Nongshim are continuing with the bans they had previous. KT though.
Eu queria que o Dudão fosse um baú, pra eu perder a chave e ter que arrombar.
But undoubtedly, because they banned away Lucian and Kalista. And they're just like, nah, you know what? We don't like the bans we did last time, even though we won. We're just shaking it up.
Yeah, the Sejuani, I mean, it was strange to see it in that spot.
Falando,
so maybe
guys.
okay, Sylvie's been practicing that a lot. Let's take it away. I can understand that.
Falando, tô falando, só tem doido, velho.
Especially because Zyra Khan hasn't really had a lot of success in recent times. We are going to see a different first pick here, and Orianna is available.
It has to be Orianna, I think. I think the champion's just too broken. You can't.
Oh, e essa cena, hein? Tô sentindo que Senna é o boneco do pet, mano. Tá muito forte, Senna.
Okay. Well, KT probably gonna take Orianna for BDD.
Dudão, será que tá pra trazer o Diu pra Magnética próximo split? Você já tem, cara. A Magnética já tem o Diu brasileiro, velho. Que é o canalha. Não precisa do outro. Não é o Jayu que tem que vir, não, guys. Trocar os outros 4. Brincadeira, brincadeira, nada a ver. Ai, pô. Me passei.
They're like, okay, if you pick Meteor, we'll just go for a similar matchup and just harass you in lane. Cormy's gonna go for the Azir. And now, looks like we're gonna get Caitlyn Ashe, so...
Nossa, Caitlyn Ashe contra Lucian Miller. Esses caras não tem um minuto de paz, velho.
I mean, there were so many options. We could have seen Ashe Zyra again. We could have seen Kate Ashe, Jhin Ashe, you know? This isn't the first time we've seen it, and KT is one of these teams that will punish you in this way. T1 and Guma and Keria being another one that do it pretty often. So
Pô, olha só. Ó, uma análise aqui breve. Análise breve. Bot, muita pressão da Ashe Caitlyn. Caraca, trava a língua, parece. Mid, muita pressão da Orianna contra o Azir. Aqui, pra mim, já ferrou já o draft.
They're not gonna have a good time. We start to see junglers getting banned away. The Rel getting taken off the cards. Could take the Maokai as well. It could just end up being like a 4-pick Cassante for KT. It seems weird to leave jungle to last, but Cassante just kind of feels immovable.
Ainda vai ter counter pick pro top. Tadinho do meu mano Sylvie. Vai ter que arranjar, mano, muito coelho da cartola, filho. Não é só um, não.
You ban Cassante here, and I think they just take Maokai. You ban Maokai, and did KT just take Cassante, or is... Yeah, well...
Ah, não deram last pick pro top.
You know, there's a saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it is broke, just pick it.
Gosto. Gosto desse Garen contra a caçante, tá? Gosto, loca. Ah, cara. Volta pro Garen. Ah, mano. Vai ganhar o quê, cara? Tu vai ganhar o quê de Atrox contra a caçante?
That would be on brand. Diego, I guess.
He's played mostly Diego.
Yeah.
3 times compared to 2 times of any of his other picks.
This doesn't feel good.
Diego ainda?
I think Nongshim are in some trouble already. And we'll see. KT have a lot of options, honestly. They could even go something like a Nocturne.
Pior draft do mundo, guys. Sério mesmo. Pior draft do mundo, esse da esquerda. Acho que não tinha como ser pior.
Teemo Jungle.
Teemo Jungle would be pretty cool.
They're playing it. They're playing Rammus. I thought it was a troll hover.
We couldn't talk about it until they locked it in. But yeah,
aí já estão pro arrasto também, né? Não, já estão pro arrasto. Aqui o Lord Semi na LCK. Caralho, mano.
Pretty much, and outside of Column,
Pior que, pô,
the entire
o Lord sempre fala, né, que jogar contra milho é um saco. E deve ser mesmo, né? Milho tem cleanse, tem a bolinha que faz ele parar de girar.
I mean, it's non-standard. We just saw Ash Zyra. Why not play Rammus? Sure.
You know, at least I'm glad KT are giving us something interesting.
Yeah.
As I said before, I was pretty disappointed by day 1 and 2 drafts from this patch. Felt like nothing had changed. Now we're getting the chefs in the kitchen.
All right, who is that? On the right, I think it's perfect.
It's looking pretty buff.
I don't. It's not that build.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
It's her birthday. She wants one win. Just one win. That's it. We'll see if it happens. Is this the game, Ox?
No. I'm not optimistic. But you know what? Nongshim are a team who never give up. And they need that energy right now.
Yeah.
Desperately.
They do. And we have Rammus in game 2. It's happening. And it's pretty okay. Guys, let's jump onto the rift for game number 2.
É, guys. Assim, aqui eu vou estar torcendo legal.
Okay.
Legal
Game number 2.
para a minha KT.
And this time Beryl is on the Ashe. And Beryl, like I said before, much like Keria, was the other guy, the other support that was like, no, this is broken, we're playing this, we're doing this, if we can. And so they gave him an opportunity to pick it early after picking Lucian.
Legal.
And I feel like KT are just, they couldn't be happier with the way it turned out.
Yeah, and they're going double Halo Blades. So this is kind of the tech that we saw originally with like Varus Ashe lanes, and we're seeing it.
Eu vou te falar um negócio.
It's just like
Scale.
in the same way a lot of other runes.
Time da esquerda escala legal? Mudar algo isso? Não.
Halo Blades is just 110%.
Muda nada.
110% attack speed early. It's so much early power, which is kind of what these double AD carry bot lanes abuse.
Cara, e todos os jogos eles invadem bot e roubam a galinha do meu mano Sylvie, velho. Só que o Sylvie aqui vai ser malandro, ó. Ele tá fazendo lobo já descendo pro bot. E ele vai fightar level 2 contra o Ramos. Legal, gosto disso, tá? Esse Sylvie aqui, ele é bom, guys. Ele é bom. Ele seria um jungler que viria aqui pro Brasil e faria... Mandaria bem, velho.
Yeah. Also, Sylvie is going here to Pioshik. And Pioshik had a ward in that bush, and they knew it. So Pioshik is going to be pushed out of the jungle, but he's totally fine with that. Gives us the shot, Seraphine. And he's just going to go to his own jungle. And it's been
roubou pouco ali, né?
3,700 days since we've seen Rammus. 2013.
Mano, 3.740 dias que não teve Ramos?
Round of 16. It was a tournament format, okay?
Cara, foi em 2013 a última vez que teve Ramos. Que isso?
Well, yeah, that happens too, yeah.
Cara, é muito tempo, guys.
And quite a while. It was against not seen white, no Faye. Who is
Pô, no Brasil teve Ramos. Pô, eu acho que eu lembro do... Acho que do Ranger, não?
That is hilarious.
Yamp, acho que jogou também. Revolta jogou também?
That was 11 years ago.
Yeah, I don't...
What were you doing 11 years ago, Ox?
11 years ago...
How old are you?
I was 17.
Mano, olha o bot, mano. Os caras tá passando a wave. Mano, eles vão bater...
At school, I guess.
Mano, eles vão bater no Lucian atrás da wave, da torre, guys!
It feels like Nongshim bot lane are getting schooled right now. Jiwoo is still level 1.
Yeah, I don't really know what's happening here. Peter's just gonna flash away. They were just farming in between the turret because why not?
Oh, don't worry. Jiwoo finally hit level 2.
Yeah.
He's remember the Lucian level 2 power spike? He's there.
No, I don't. I don't. I've forgotten. It's been so long since I've seen him have any power at all.
Yeah. For anyone who wants to know the stats, we were kind of...
Okay, an opportunity?
Oh, jungle
here.
Jungle's here. And Beryl's in trouble. He's dead. Deft is going to get away. And they should be able to give this kill over to Jiwoo.
Okay.
First blood, all right.
Okay, he only has...
Legal.
Yes, but he has
Temos jogo, guys.
Yeah. You know? Jungle gang coming in huge there. I think as well, also the fact that the heal was banned earlier definitely put Beryl in a more uncomfortable position. But yeah, good punish.
Assim, não acho que...
Which is needed because as I was going to present, Lucian Emilio on patch 14.2 in the LCK are 0% win rate.
Over 5 games.
Yeah.
Que não, né? Não tem jogo
yeah.
não, né, guys?
5 games, 0 wins for this duo.
Yep. And a lot of those
Esse assim derrete o Rumble? Acho que derrete, guys. Derrete. Com muito tempo de jogo, derrete. Mas a gente não vai chegar até lá pra contar essa história. Quando for a hora do Aziz escalar pra matar o Ramos, estaremos comentando LLA.
Trade is pretty heavy, but it's redeemable for KT until Sylvie turns up. As soon as he arrives, Beryl knows he's dead, decides to go chill in the alcove, and ends up going down. And mid lane, it looks like has been kind of a bloodbath in the trades. Both mid laners are like...
Mid já tá um gapzinho, Ramos tá farmando de boa.
But it is going in favor of BDD, and I expected this as well, so I feel like, you know, in terms of putting down the one EP threat on the enemy team when you're playing Rammus, it's going to feel pretty good. As he's going to dash in and, you know, do what Lucian does, but it's not going to look
good for him. Cara, o bot lane tá jogando de boa já, né? Já tá conseguindo dar mais trades, já gastou barrier. Pegou uma killzinha.
If Jogo goes in for a trade like that again, there's no chance of them getting a kill, but you could...
Foda é o mid, mano.
Speaking of punish,
Palmy's about to get flashed on. Oh god.
Meu Deus do céu, ele errou, velho. Ele errou o ult, cara. O que foi isso? Meu Deus, é outro ult. O CBLOL de madrugada, ele é real.
Like, you know what? I'll just give you mine as well, I guess.
He's making it even. Handshake, you don't have your ult, I don't have mine. It's really been a duel to the death, and he's trying to keep things even in this game.
Yeah.
E toma plate, tá?
We got flash and a Kwame. That's basically the biggest thing.
That's the takeaway for this situation.
Yeah, I'm sure that Pioshik will follow up. He'll have Ghost next time. And I was saying he was going to flash on him, but didn't even have flash, so...
That would be impressive if you pulled that off.
Yeah. Never before happened.
Mano, olha o farm do mid, velho.
Yeah.
23 minions em 6 minutos de diferença, cara.
It gets pretty hard to deal with. The Rammus...
Se me botar ali no lugar do Calme... Não, mentira, eu vou tomar sim, vou tomar mais ainda. Mas se eu não sou profissional, né?
To like block the Rammus, and you just ult, and you just ignore it, you're unstoppable, you land on top of them, Orianna ball, and it's quite over from there.
Perfect's just sitting here taking a huge beating, and he doesn't care.
Sequestrado.
Dindin is going to pop his World Ender, and he's got a long lane to go in on this, but Perfect with multiple dashes, just going to get away with not a care in the world.
Yeah, they just kind of...
Uma pergunta pros monos caçantes do chat, tá? Monos caçantes do chat. O caçante quando ulta tem uma barrinha que vai descendo, certo? Não é mana aquilo. É outra coisa. Aquilo reseta de alguma forma? Ou acaba com o tempo mesmo, sempre? Tipo, se eu tiver numa troca eterna contra um Sion, pode acabar?
That's all you do. Nobody's taken a Drake yet.
Yeah, so for anyone who's wondering, you get extra XP when you kill a camp as a jungler if you jungle item. For Void,
não reseta, acaba?
only get that extra XP for
mas tem como estender?
The first Void Grub is worth the same.
Porque, pô, ali pareceu que não é tanto tempo, né? E às vezes a luta de um caçante contra um, sei lá, um Shen, um Zek da vida, sei lá, algum boneco assim, vai durar muito.
From Rammus, and Pioshik eventually might come by and
oh no,
that's fine. Might go by and take
pô, tem que buffar isso aí do caçante, mano. O boneco tá tão fraquinho.
You see that, you
buffar
know,
um pouquinho isso aí.
Get that first blood, but they have lost one plate. Second plate's near gone, and he's down 30 CS. So this is kind of what happens in this lane. They should have known this was coming, right? The first big Lucian, so...
20 segundinhos só de ult, guys.
You reap what you sow. And now,
Ah, o
we got
milho tá
junglers here
6.
again, as the fire kick does come in, and Pyoshik is not going to use that ultimate. As now he's in a bit of trouble, might have to ult out of this one, as he will. But in fact, you know, Sylvie does a pretty good job of really taking him down. As the kiting is coming out from Barrel, and they do avoid all the traps. So nobody will die.
Caitlyn, mano. Caitlyn é um boneco meio ruim. Ramos não é um boneco muito bom. Ative escala mais. Eu sou maluco?
With the ult still being there from Peter, you can't really get a good taunt off, so... Not too much comes from that play, although Sylvie did end up burning Flash there, so... I think hopefully KT will get a chance to abuse later, but it's still 30 CS lead for the KT bot lane. And Sylvie's been trying to put a lot of
maluco,
attention here to give some sort of reprieve, but it's not really done too much.
Yeah, it feels like Sylvie is playing like game... What is happening in the top lane? How did this even happen? Where was Dindin? He was just in there trying to do the Krugs or something, and Perfect's like, no thank you.
I cannot comment on this until we see the replay, because I have no idea how...
Cara, ele foi longe, hein, velho?
He was trying to proxy a wave.
Cara, ele foi longe, ele foi sequestrado, ele foi longe.
I mean, the Krugs are down at... No. Well,
nossa, olha a bot, velho. O
No,
Deft tem 100 de farm perfeito. Tá fazendo letalidade e pegou 4 plates já.
He's not playing Udyr, like, this isn't...
I feel like that really was one of the most under moments that we've had
of all time. That's like a top.
Será que o Deft vai fazer Yomos? Eu gosto, hein? E se pá, ele já tem, tá? Na base. Ele fez Yomos e ele já tem. Mano, ele tá muito forte, o Deft, velho.
He's like, you know what? No care in the world. And then he just gets slammed to the turret. I love how he flashes as well. He's like, no, I'm getting out of this.
아하, 진짜 이거는 인정. Sorry, my bad.
Sorry, my bad.
He heard it from the man himself, guys. Sorry, my bad.
He's just like me. That's exactly
Sorry,
what
my bad.
He knows immediately. He's like, oh boy, that was bad.
Well,
yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna say?
Yeah,
that's classic.
Caçante é muito roubado, guys. Sério mesmo, velho.
That's why Nongshim.
Eu lembro de um top lane aí que falava que Caçante não era tão roubado. Que tinha uma skill que não era tão rápida, talvez até mais lenta.
Man, and he's just like, oh, sorry, my face. Seeing the light of the situation, it was pretty funny.
Dindin's always having a good time. And speaking of having a good time, Deft and Barrel having a good time in the bottom lane.
Ghost Blade from Deft, so a lot of damage on the ult.
Pô, pior que... Por que, guys? Por que quando eu jogo solo kill eu sou sempre o Lucian? É Lucian e Yumi contra Caitlyn. Caitlyn Draven bot. Eles vão matar? TP atrás, guys. TP atrás, guys. Meu Deus, ele TP morto. Meu Deus, levou pra passear.
And he will be just fine. Kasante trying to do Kasante things will be denied this time.
Yeah, BDD actually sniping a kill on a Peter there was pretty nice. Confident to get that and get out, so ends up being a favorable trade for the side of KT. You know, it could have gone worse for sure.
É, guys.
Nongshim
o CBLOL de madrugada ele pune às vezes. Mas ó, fica ligado. Quem tá achando que tá sendo Stone no primeiro jogo, fica ligado que o segundo jogo vai ser jogão, tá? Fierex contra Kongdu. Vai ser jogão. É como se fosse aqui, ó, em termos de CBLOL, vamos botar aí uma... Fúria contra Cade? Em TZ e Liberty? Não, não é, guys, não é. A Kongdu... Cara, a Kongdu não é da KT? Matou. Ninguém morre. Da DK, cara, da DK. Pô, acho que vai ser jogão, guys, sério mesmo. Existe um mundo onde essa Fierex pega playoff? T1, Genji... HLE.
Oh, look at that. Predicting
Meu
all,
Deus!
and now the arrow comes
Não
in,
morreu.
but Emilio
Ó,
is still
T1,
strong.
You
Genji,
know, even though G
HLE,
the
KT,
mental damage from that play,
DK,
I think
Kongdu.
very
Acho que
severe.
não pega.
I mean, they got 3 summoners as well,
Yeah,
so...
the fact that, oh man, just getting
Só se
caught
ganhar
by
hoje,
ult,
né? Se ganhar hoje tem
the
mundo.
dash, and then flashing and still eating the ult. I couldn't handle that.
Ah, DK,
Yeah,
guys.
43
DK.
CS down between 80 carries. Quite
A DK pega, guys. A DK pega, a DK pega, guys. DK pega.
15 CS and a kill. Top lane is up in farm, but against a Cassante, who I just don't think cares.
No, he doesn't mind. He's having a good time.
DK pega, guys. Tá 2/5, mas pega.
And he can go anywhere. We have sent the bottom laners to the mid lane as the turret is gone. And so KT probably going to make a bid at this Rift Herald, you would imagine.
Ninja tab na Caitlyn.
Still a lot of
Caralho, joga de Maokai, o
pushing
porra.
power with their bottom lane.
Yeah, and Deft is really going for this heavy lethality route on the Caitlyn. And I think, you know, with Nongshim, every member of the team is squishy. You really have freedom to do this. It's going to get to the point where his ult will just be a very effective poke tool.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Eita, sequestrado. Toma.
He does have his ult this time as, ooh, not going to hit perfect there. And here comes Rammus. And
Ah, mano. Deixa um V1, guys.
Though, as Dundon stays alive for quite a long time, but it's not going to matter. Pyosik takes him down.
Yeah, I think maybe Perfect had that without the Rammus, but the insurance policy being there definitely
Covardia,
helped out a lot.
covardia.
Another kill on the Aatrox. And Sylvie...
Yeah, they stopped the Rift Herald, Pyosik did, in order to do that.
And now Sylvie's going for it, but I honestly think Beryl can just ward you away.
Also, Pyosik's just
Guys, eu tava torcendo pra KT. Eu tô torcendo pra KT, né? Torcendo, torcendo. Tá sendo legal. Mas assim,
From base to objectives, one of the fastest junglers.
se torcida resolvesse algo, os torcedores do Vasco estavam bem pra caralho, pô. Né?
Probably like Quinn jungle.
That's not a thing.
I'm sure there is people who play that. I'm sure someone right now is going to be in comments and they're going to be so angry.
falei.
They're like, I'm a gold 2 Quinn jungle
Falei.
main. How dare you?
We exist.
We matter.
Yeah.
Não, e outra coisa, né, guys? Teve Fluminense e Vasco agora e o juiz roubou muito pro Vasco, mano. Senão era goleada do Fluminense.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna do the Rift Herald. I'll just do my red buff.
Falei, tô leve.
Gotta keep those camps on cooldown, you know.
This has been a common trend of Sylvie walking up to objectives and trying to start them, and then someone from KT says, like, really? Like, BDD's just gonna walk over and be like, yeah, bro.
Uh-oh.
You can for sure.
I mean, Sylvie didn't have vision of that. It's now combos coming in. Shockwave as well.
Ele sai
Sylvie
vivo?
is alive. He's nearly going down to the dragon.
Caralho, ainda vai fazer o Drake? Ah, isso é muito esculacho, pô. Ah, esse cara é muito ousado, mano. Esse cara é muito ousado. Se fosse eu, já tava no red lá. Ele tinha flechado, dado ult.
I respect it from Sylvie there. But you can see KT just very much in control of this game, but 2 dragons for the side of Nongshim is pretty positive. That's
Pô, 2 Drake, tá? Vai ter scale, tá?
Is you have those 2 dragons.
Muda algo.
You're a long way away from Soul and Elder. But I'm not sure this. Oh, my lord.
Nossa, que pedrada.
I'm not sure this game gets any easier.
Ó, vou falar um bagulho pra vocês. Aqui, de irmão mesmo. Tô começando a ficar preocupado.
He does have the kill, and you know he's kind of keeping up, but the poke damage that does come down is kind of rough. And
Caitlyn de Ninja Tab Letality.
in the mid lane this time instead, like I mentioned before.
2 Drake. Milho contra Ramos, que é roubado.
Because he's got other stuff to do. He has to farm himself. He has to help other lanes. Cassante exists, you know. Somebody's got to help against that. The Rift Herald eventually is going to be started up here by KT, and they should be able to take this one down, which is only going to help. I mean, this mid turret, if it doesn't go down between the Caitlyn and the Ashe, it'll die to Shelly.
I don't think they even need it. I
Sim,
think
podíamos estar em condições melhores, tá?
We'll see what they have to do in this situation.
Falar real pra vocês.
Probably just hold on to it until they really need it. Hold on to it for a while. And just keep looking to apply that pressure mid. You know,
KT faz Baron rápido?
Lucian Milieu, even though, like, you know, obviously losing all the plate spot really sucked. Being so far behind in farm sucked. He was doing a decent job of farming in respect to that, but I still feel like we've just never really seen it do much. And anytime you dash up, try and make a trade happen, I think Barrel and Def just kind of annihilate you.
Yeah. I think it's just what happens when teams
Sim.
begin to iterate and stop.
Tá com um goldzinho legal, né? 2K e meio. Vou pegar a torre do mid agora. O jogo tá legal pra KT, mas podia estar melhor, né? Eu acreditei que estaria melhor. Estaria com uma Caitlyn com item.
But they actually buffed the handling on the Herald.
Meu Deus, ele vai fazer merda. Ah, nada, muda nada.
Oh, they actually broke it, honestly.
Yeah, they got through the Orianna.
Yeah, wow.
Quem viu o ult da Orianna ali no meio, guys?
Well, second charge comes in, so pretty high value on the Herald.
Ult do BDD.
Looks like
O BDD acertou 0 ults até agora.
Have to be pretty
Ai.
good driving already.
Que
So it makes
tirambaço,
sense
mano.
he's able to pilot the Herald.
Yes. Do you think Yoshik is a good driver of the Herald based on what you saw?
Yeah, I think that was pretty solid. I mean, I don't think he was challenging himself.
Okay.
You
Esse é
know,
o Baron Tinoz?
but I think
Alguém tem a
what he
info?
did there was kind of correct. But I've definitely seen more adventurous attempts, like the carrier attempt.
Yeah.
That's one where you have more opportunity to mess up.
Yoshik, you know, sometimes you don't even have to
TP atrás.
roll at them. I mean, Barrel... he's
Pisou na trap, meu Deus.
Oh, no. As it was on the corner, I guess he just didn't see it. He walks on a trap and dies. And Pioshik's just gonna ult as a celebration, I guess.
Pisou na trap de novo.
And he's gonna step on a trap as well. He's just gonna go down.
Oh, look, Cassante is 1v3.
Oh, no.
And completely fine.
No, he's got BDD. You know, and the knockup comes in. Melio is also pretty strong, and it's going to keep everybody alive.
This champion really is something.
É o
All these new
CBLOL
champs, man,
de
they just come in
madrugada.
here and they just do whatever they want.
Yeah, I haven't seen this Armadillo champion before. They must have brought him out last week, but he
Yeah.
looks so broken, by the way. Did you see how fast he
Cara,
was?
alguém,
How
por
tiny
favor,
he
faz
is?
uma montagem desse Atrox
Dude, we already
tepando.
have Hecarim. We don't need another fast champ, right?
They,
Caraca, ele
honestly,
tepou,
they
caiu na
reworked
trap.
this champ quickly.
Ult da Caitlyn.
Like,
Ó,
the new
ó,
ones are just too-
ó.
Look at him go.
Trap,
Yeah, the trap.
Ult
really
da Ashe.
unfortunate, then into
Trap.
the spawn,
taunt do,
and then just kind of gets one shot.
do
And
Ramos.
We see Cormy ends up getting very split
Dudes,
here,
por que eles estão usando Ramos? Porque estão entrando, velho.
which is cool, and he gets chased down.
O
but I
Ramos
don't
não era
know if
usado
someone's
há
gonna
11
lead
anos na
us
LCK,
that way.
guys.
This kinda had
11 anos.
Cassante being immortal, 1v3, no
E o
fear.
Piocic pegou e tá ganhando o jogo.
Probably for the best.
Se esse cara não
They-
for
they-
ser...
they had the
Se esse
sense
cara
now.
não vai ser campeão esse ano, eu sou
We
maluco.
shouldn't show that off too much. That's
Yeah.
that's not good, I would say. It is Cloud Soul, and we have Aramis in the game.
Oh,
So
God, you know, imagine if KT just stole the game out so they can get 4 Cloud Dragon Cloud Soul.
they should, honestly.
That would be pretty fun. That would be worth it, you know. That would be worth us being in a 40.
Essa build que a Caitlyn faz é a build do Draven, mano. Essa build é da hora, velho. Nossa!
That Caitlyn Q did a
Mano,
pretty
arrancou o
big
braço do
damage.
Lúcio
I wanna see the
esquerdo
ult.
do
Oh, there
Deixe.
it is.
Somebody, okay.
Okay, that was with shield, and it did like still did Peter's half of Peter's health. So
Bounty Caitlyn, it does some big boom boom, especially from ahead.
oh,
Yep, hits the net, hits the headshot. Dindin in a lot of trouble here as well, as he is down 2 levels. As yep, even under the turret, perfect this time.
Ele tem.
And he'll pick up
O
the second
Perfect
kill.
tem esse caçante,
As
mano.
KT might be making quick work of this one. Piocic just doing another victory lap behind the turret.
where's Chan? Wait, where's what? Okay, I guess.
Legal, legal. Tem que fazer play.
Yeah,
Então bora.
Take him down.
Got him.
Vai morrer os dois?
He's losing.
Carinha do caçante, né? Se o caçante tivesse ult, matava os dois ali.
Dropping
They did it.
very incrementally, but it was going down.
I was scared.
Oh, we'll see the replay. Yeah, this kind of just looks like Cassante things. Under tower.
He's
Só que ele
up
jogou
in
bem,
levels,
mano.
He's very tanky. It's not like even stacked armor either. He has a
Nossa,
hollow
ele jogou
greenies.
bem, ele jogou bem, ele jogou bem.
I really
So,
love how when he ults, the tower hits still do 0 damage. You know how his ult's supposed to make him squishier?
he's all out.
Yeah. He's all out of
É, não
cash.
tem como ganhar esse jogo aqui não, guys. É muita diff mesmo. Os caras pegaram muita vantagem em bot.
That's what it means. That's what the ult is. Yeah, okay, well, we're just gonna stop the back.
Have fun, Jiwoo. Yeah, and it's so
Jiwoo.
hard to interrupt the siege. Oh, That did.
Ah, nem deu tanto dano isso daqui, achei que daria mais.
Emilio's pretty good. Gonna keep
Mão da
on the
base,
life.
capitalizar, rabadão da Oriana, coletora da Caitlyn.
I'm not sure how much of difference blocking that ult will make. You can see the base starting to take some hits. The mid inhibitor is obviously down.
Só que não tem dano pra matar o Ramos ainda.
KT's Baron's gonna time out. Not really under any
Já
big
tem
pressure.
torneio, já
I
tem
feel
aquele
like
item de
close this
MR,
game out
morre nunca.
quickly.
You see BDD just went for a death cap second.
Yeah, why not? It's honestly crazy when you actually look at the numbers. Because one of the reasons Oriana's so strong now is they kind of buffed to like, you know when a champion's not meta, they're like, oh, we'll give it a little buff to get it back in the meta.
Yeah, a little tap.
But it didn't work, so they just kept buffing Oriana. And the numbers on her ult and W are really absurd. Like when you get to like 3-4 items, you can literally do like 2,000 damage just with ult W.
Yeah.
It's pretty disturbing. And obviously going Rabbit on second means you're really capitalizing on that big AP rate.
Meu Deus, o que ele fez? O que ele fez?
Well,
O que o Ozzy fez, guys?
Yeah, they do take him out. Silly's
now
got the
Sylvie's
reset.
Virou Caçante, meu Deus, GG.
They got Cassante on their team. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, he doesn't have ult.
Yeah.
Can't go all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a shame.
He unfortunately had some cares. Now, here comes Pyosik just rolling by.
Yeah, he's taking damage for sure.
It took a little bit, you know.
A little couple love taps here.
Doing Koenig record second.
I
I don't know if that was really the choice I would have
TP
gone for.
flank coming in.
TP flank. Oh, wait,
Nossa,
no, he's
mano.
talking. Where'd he go? Jiwoo! I'm so sorry.
Flash do BDD.
Flanking, he's here.
Ó o flanco, guys. É penta, é penta. Viego vai resetar. Viego vai resetar. Viego.
Hitting some
Viego.
spots,
Meu
and
Deus.
then he gets taken out.
Sylvie doesn't have ult, so they can't.
É a magnética, guys.
050
Esquelética, né, no
right
caso
now.
aqui. Aqui é esquelética.
Truly one of the most
É a esquelética coreana.
Oh,
Well, here we go again, and here's Cassante.
Tá, mudei de opinião. Eu acho que eu, mid, eu sou melhor que o Calme, tá? Eu tava achando que não, que era muita arrogância minha, mas eu tô vendo que não é.
Emilio delivery. I feel like the crowd has stopped cheering. They've just started gasping.
yeah. Oh, Sylvie lives.
Yeah, no.
Nossa,
no,
que
no,
pedrada!
And yeah, trying to hit him with the net is death for some of that
Yeah,
extra boom
GG.
damage. That's a 2-0 from KT.
Vitória da
As they
PEN!
make quick work of Nongshim.